What if scientists discovered that shadow people during sleep paralysis actually exist in a parallel dimension? Research labs in Tokyo found these entities feed on fear and helplessness through dimensional barriers. As sleep paralysis cases increased worldwide, the shadows grew stronger. Then something terrifying happened. They began manifesting physically in our world. No longer needing victims to be paralyzed, they appeared to fully awake people in broad daylight. Security cameras captured dark figures stalking through busy streets and empty homes. Humanity realized we had been unknowingly feeding an interdimensional invasion for centuries. The shadows were no longer confined to our nightmares.
Here are 5 things you didn't know about crimes in the year 2078. First, identity theft means stealing someone's entire consciousness and wearing their personality like a mask. Second, genetic vandalism involves breaking into someone's DNA and adding genes that make their children born with painful deformities. Third, memory rape is the forced insertion of traumatic experiences into someone's brain, leaving them with PTSD from events that never happened to them. Fourth, temporal stalking means following someone through multiple timelines, murdering them in each reality until they develop cross-dimensional trauma. Fifth, the worst crime is existence theft, where criminals erase someone from all timelines simultaneously, making it so they were never born and no one remembers they existed. What if temporal enforcement agents showed up at your door tomorrow, claiming you committed murder in 2087? They drag you to a future courthouse where your elderly self testifies against you. The evidence comes from memories extracted directly from your future brain, showing the crime you haven't committed yet. You're sentenced to 60 years in a temporal prison where you age, but time stops in the outside world. When released, you return to the exact moment you left, now 60 years older, while everyone you knew stays young. The twisted truth emerges. Your imprisonment trauma becomes exactly what drives you to commit the future murder they arrested you for.
This actually happened. Sarah Chen from downtown Chicago decided to try the elevator game after watching TikToks about it. She followed every step perfectly in her apartment building's old elevator. When the doors opened on floor 10, a woman with no face was standing there. The woman grabbed Sarah's wrist with fingers that felt like ice and pulled her into complete darkness. Security footage shows Sarah entering the elevator alone, but never coming out. Her body was found 6 months later in the elevator shaft. But here's the terrifying part. She had been dead for exactly 1 year,